Alright, I've been following the Brooklyn Rail Trail now for about 10 minutes outside of the Milford Rail Trail. I've come up to the first side trail that I can see. According to the map, this should be Bartlett Trail, and up one of these ways there should be some parking. I'm going to keep going down here. I should run into next the Blue Trail. Judging by the distance on the map, it should be another 10 minutes or so. Alright, here I'm not sure exactly where this trail goes to. Basically, according to the map, we shouldn't be hitting another trail until we get down to the Blue Trail, and that should be on the right. I'm pretty sure that that last trail I hit was the Bartlett Trail because we already passed the power lines, which are clearly marked on the map. So this just might be a newer trail over here that's not on the map yet. We'll continue going. Well, here we have a landmark. It's possible this is Milford Pond. If that's so, the last trail that I passed would have been Bartlett. However, Bartlett is supposed to go on both sides of the rail trail, and that trail I passed only went off to the left that I could see. So again, we have a mystery. Well, we'll continue on and see what happens. It's about 54 minutes into the run now. Alright, I'm a couple of minutes down behind Milford Pond, and I think this might be the Blue Trail. Seeing as how there's a little blue sign on the tree. Over here it looks like a little bit of a rougher path. The Blue Trail is only supposed to officially go on the right, but it could be that someone's extended it over to the left. People have been known to do such things. So I'll continue on a little bit, and it looks like only a couple of minutes ahead I should hit Florence's Fields path, which will intersect the rail trail going on both sides. So we'll see if that happens or not. Alright, here's the point where the rail trail on the left diverges from this trail over on the right. I believe that leads down to the junction of Florence Fields. I'll show you a little bit up here where we come to the bridge. As you can see, heading up this way, it's not much of a trail, but I am sure that it's the rail trail, because we have a couple of rails here. And up ahead the bridge. Well, I say bridge, but it is a bridge no longer. Wah! Just kidding. I don't know that that really is much of a trail. This must be... no, that can't be Florence Fields, though. Because when you go up that way, it runs into that stupid road. I just don't know what to do anymore. Interesting, on the... I'm taking the little side trail that goes up to the road. Is that a railroad tie? I do not know. It rather looks like one. Then again, it might just be a square tree that fell down. Let's see if I can find any more on the way over. And again, railroad tie or tree. You be the judge. Alright, I'm starting to get a little suspicious that this might actually be a railroad tie. Railroad trail. Side path, I don't think it's any of the marked paths. I think these just paths to houses because we're coming into that residential area near Scab Hill Road or whatever it was. I hope it's not Scab Hill Road, that's disgusting. Alright, it's Scabbard Millbrook Road, that's a lot better name. So that, I don't know. If this is Florence Fields, we still have quite a way to go on the rail trail, but it clearly says to stop. And I'm not the sort of person to break laws of that nature. I'm going to try going back to the railroad and see if it goes straight across the bridge or not. Because there's still Ball Hill Trail that would have been on the other end of the rail trail. Then it goes down to Hutchinson Hill Road, I think. I don't know, rather difficult to read this map here. Well, that clinches it. I just took the rail road that goes across the bridge, and it leads directly out to that little trail I just ran on to Scabbard Hill Road, or Scabbard Mill Road, or whatever it was. So, I have no idea where I am, but that's half the fun of it. So what I'm going to do is continue on the cross path that's perpendicular to the rail trail here, and see where it leads me. Look at that vine, that's neat. I could swing from those, except they'd break, and I'd fall, and I'd probably really hurt myself down there, so we're not going to do it. Here's the direction I'm going in. As you can clearly see, this area is not allowed to have any horses, which makes sense since it's a ditch. At any rate, here's a rather shoddy looking bridge I'm about to risk my life on. Ooh. And you can clearly see the stream through holes in the bridge. Rather pretty stream though with that. You know, if I refer to the map, I might be able to figure out where I am. Come on. Stupid map. Yeah. There's some streams here, but I have no idea where they are or where they go. So that told me absolutely nothing. Alright, here we go. Onward and upward. Alright, I'm a little out of breath. But I believe what I found here is a foundation to a house. Oh, jeez! Oh. Pretty interesting. I can't see what else it could be. Could have been a corral, I suppose. And I think there's another one over here. So I might be able to access online information about old house foundations in Brookline. This doesn't really look like much now, does it? There's quite a few other things over here, including some very dangerous metal wire. I tripped over it. I must be cautious. I'll be careful. You'll be dead! A little Star Wars for you. Wow. Neato! So, I have no idea what this area is, but it's kind of cool. Well, I've wasted enough time, so back to the trail. Evidence I'm not the only person to have come out here. From the look of the prints, the person was about 5 foot tall, 120 pounds, right-handed, and probably about 14 years of age. Good God, Holmes, how can you tell? Obviously, Watson, it is elementary. I do not talk like this, though, so let's stop this now. Shopping cart. Muy interesante. Well, here's the trail. It appears to amble on a little bit in this direction. But of more interest to me is this residential section. I'm going to go over there and see what that street sign says. Let's find out. Alright, I'm on Ames Road. There's an Ames Road we take to the flea market in Hollis, so I'm wondering if this might be the termination of it. Not particularly sure. However, there's a couple of more street signs over there, so I'll be able to use this to craw friends for yeah, I'll look at them and stuff. Alright, I am on Hutchinson Hill Road, so I've made it to the end of the rail trail. That must have been right at the juncture at whatever the heck that stupid place was, Scabbard Hill or whatever. So I look like I took the Ball Hill Trail when I got off the rail trail and came over on the Red Trail, because I remember it bisected to the right and the left. And looks like this is the end of the Red Trail. Although it did look like it went on a little bit, so I'm going to try and follow it, see if it goes anywhere. And from there, looks like I can take... Now I have to go back up the Red Trail, but I can take Ball Hill Trail and then go up north, possibly to the Hornet Trail, and then cut over on the Blue Trail. Which sounds good. I've been running about an hour and a half. I'm not sure how far I've gone. I was doing about a 13-minute mile. So, 13, 26, times 2 is 54, times 2 is 104, that's 8, minus 13, it's about an hour and a half. So I've probably gone 7 miles. But, no, yes, okay, yeah, about 7 miles.